A lot of y'all. I'm gonna try to build up a little feed real quick because what I got to say is actually important because I'm seeing so much, so fucking much, and I gotta speak on it. I got to. I slept all day. You know how I do, try to preserve myself. But no, seriously. Today I'm talking about what God has for you. You shall have. I'm seeing so many people trying to get things that they shouldn't have and do things they shouldn't even be doing. I swear to God, like I don't know what is going on in the world. I know the world is changing, but damn. Okay, like I mean, I watched this video, this woman getting robbed on her way home with her little gifts for her kids for Christmas. I don't celebrate, but some people wait their whole year to get these Christmas things, I'm so serious. So that's why I wanted to talk to y'all today because I just feel like it is so much going on. I'm sorry, it's not enough light in my room. It never is. Um, First I want to say a prayer with y'all. I don't normally pray with y'all. I don't, but I definitely would like to say a prayer with y'all. Just hold your breath if y'all don't pray, but it is what it is. Like, God, dear God, and this is how I pray it is. Dear God, please bless these people on this earth with the common sense that you gave them. Okay, please bless them with everything that their hearts are desiring and asking for. And if they don't pray, then you don't gotta bless them with nothing. But as long as they know you and they're praying to you every night, please God hear their cries because this world is getting crazy. Now that's my prayer. And so everybody that was just a part of that, you just prayed with me, okay? Amen. Amen. All right, now listen, this is my topic and this is serious. This is definitely serious. I'm asking y'all so seriously. Don't forget to tune in on the 27th, the day after my birthday, for Amina, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists. We will be talking about siblings, sibling rivalry, what makes you fall off. Because, as kids, we grow up and you have no choice but depend on your siblings, your sisters, your brothers, mom's at work, dad's wherever, if he's not at work and he's a part of the house. And it's always the big sister, the middle sister, the little sister, the big brother, the little, and sometimes you grow up and you don't speak to each other. And I want to know what makes that happen? What makes siblings fall off? So that's what we're going to be talking about on Thursday, December 27th. We're going to be talking about siblings and sibling issues and what makes and breaks families as far as sisters and brothers. Okay, back to my topic. My topic today is whatever God has for you, you will have. People always say, if you read the Bible, it says, God is the best of planners. Hey, Titan, love you, bro. They always say that God is the best of planners. So, if you want to see God laugh at you, tell God what you planned for yourself. I believe that is true because at the end of the day, we are all here for a purpose. Some people don't know that. Some people don't know that they're here for a purpose. They're constantly, why am I here? We're all here for a purpose. We all have a rhyme or a reason, whether we are to be the boss, the worker, whatever your purpose is, you have to find that. Whether we're meant to be rich, famous, broke, poor, in the God, you have to find that. You have to set something in motion. And if God wills that into your purpose, that is the direction you will lead. No matter how many lies you tell, no matter how many people you kill or hurt, if that is not going to get you to the purpose that God put you here for, you will never obtain it. You will never obtain it. Okay? So there's no reason to stand by the store and wait for people to come out and rob them and take the presents that they just worked all day year for to get for their children. There's no reason to burglarize people's house, take the gifts from under the tree. There's no reason to stand by the ATMs because honestly, when you're the people who are doing that, that's not the purpose that God put you here for. So if you don't end up in jail, that person might kill you or whatever the case may be. Like that's not your purpose. You have to look to your soul. Like I'm gonna be honest, Christmas is not even a real holiday. It's a man-made holiday for you to spend all your money on some gifts that you could have bought your kid at any time this year. And that's just how I see it. I know I wasn't raised with Christmas, so that's not why I'm hating on Christmas. I just don't see the point. You know what I'm saying? We saved all year to go out and spend all our money on these bulk presents when them same presents were on sale at some point this year. These same presents been in the store all year. You could have bought them at any time and gave them to your children. Why are you waiting for that one day? Anyway, I digress. God is the best of planners. So if it's not in the purpose that he wills for you, then you won't have it. Like, I didn't decide that I was going to be a poetress and a writer and whatever. One day out of the blue, something just told me, do a blog. You've been through a lot. Talk about the things that you've been through. See how many people are receptive. I thank you to the 17,000 people who watch me on my Facebook feed. I love y'all. I mean, I wish I had them same 17,000 on my YouTube, but it is what it is. I can't make that. I can just ask God to provide that. And if he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I didn't decide one day, I was going to write that book or however the case may be. I went through a lot and I was just like, wow, and one day I had this dream that I wrote this book and I just got up and did it. I don't know. God speaks to me subconsciously. So whatever God has for you, you shall have. There's no reason to try to take it from somebody else. There's no reason to try to, talk somebody out of what they have and be like, oh, I don't even know why you got that. You ain't deserve that. You ain't do this. You ain't do that. You don't know what that person's been through, endured, or anything of that nature. Like I have a cousin right now who just dropped her first album. Growing up, me and her were the black sheep of the family. Everybody, oh, don't talk to the Mina, don't talk to the. And right now, she's living her best life. So God decided to say, you know what? I'm going to make her childhood hard so that her life when she grows up will be just a little bit easier. And she'll appreciate it just a little bit more because of the things that she's been through. This is why I appreciate everything that's going on in my life right now, because I had one of the hardest lives. I didn't have the hardest life because I know there are people who out there, whenever you think that there's something that you're going through that other people aren't, trust me, there are people in the world who have it worse than you. That's God's plan for them. Sometimes God gives you the worst in the beginning so you can have the best in the end. And sometimes God gives you the best in the beginning and you end up with the worst in the end because you didn't appreciate what God gave you. You up there like, oh, well, my daddy and I'm pass this down. No, God provided to your daddy and them, and he provided it to you, and you thought that it would never go nowhere, and that's not the case. God giveth, and God will take it away. Believe that, okay? So, that's just my advice to everybody. Just know that you got to pray. God is love and God is all knowing and all seeing. And y'all who read the Bible know God is a jealous God. So y'all better stop acting like y'all done planned it and y'all done foreseen it and y'all done did that because you didn't. God is everything. He's everything. And you need to know that and understand that. And yeah, pray as hard as you can. Because if it's not in God's will, you will not have it. That brings me, I want to say thank you to my mom real quick. She sent me my birthday present early. My birthday's Wednesday. And I want y'all to see the book that I am going to be reading because I finally finished my second novel and it will be out. So I'm going to be reading this. Destiny. Step into your purpose. One thing I can tell y'all, and two things for sure and for certain, God put us all here for a reason. We all have a purpose. We all have a destiny. Whether it's good or bad or indifferent, we all have one. God is the only one that knows the end of our book. God is the only one that knows every play by play and every step by step. And I know we're all in our eyes and in our mind like, well, why did God take this person away? And why did maybe God put that person here just to show you a light? And then he wanted you to take that torch and run towards the finish line. I can't tell you. I don't know. But I do know this. If God wills it, there is a way. So I love y'all to death. It's Saturday. I kind of slept all day. Well, no, I got up. I made breakfast. And then I took a nap. And I kind of had a nightmare. So I've been up ever since. And like I said, I finished my novel and I'm excited about it. So I'm going to actually sit and reread it and do what got to be done. Because instead of coming out January 1st, it's going to come out by January 31st. I'm trying no later for January 31st. So my next novel is called Queenie Secrets under my publishing company, Show It Well Publications. And no, I didn't think a long time ago I would have a publishing company, but I'm glad that I do. So, but it's called Queenie Secrets. Y'all better look for that. And like I told y'all, my other novel, If Some Wishes Came True, is out. Grab it, inbox me. I got copies of it. I'll sign it and send it to you. My 3 poetry books are out. So if you love poetry or you like poetry or whatever the case may be, Into the Mind of the Queen, Into the Heart of the Queen, and the Queen Has Spoken is out as well. So just remember this. God is love. Pray every day. Deuces.